Is Prince Pretty, and this is Wrestling's Behind the Curtain.
Yeah. You already know what it is, your boy Chance, wrestling behind the curtain. SummerSlam predictions, you already know. You've seen the thumbnail. This would have came out earlier. I was gonna do it with a different creator, but y'all creators be on some So here we are. Dolly, you already know. So make sure you like, share, subscribe. Do the good stuff. Discord's free. We got all this kind of merch. Go get it. But all right, start with night one. No particular order. Just gonna go. Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. Kross is our dude. He's been our dude. He hasn't really been winning like we wanted him to win, but I think SummerSlam, I think he gets the dub. I'm going with Cross. Um, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair versus Raquel and Roxanne. Now, one, I believe they're going to give it to Charlotte and to Alexis because one, we're all feeling it. We love it. We love Charlotte. At least I love Charlotte. Y'all at least love Alexis. And who better to have the tag team to make it relevant than two of the best? Plus, I think Liv Morgan returns and it's going to cost him the match, and there's going to be some shit happening. So, Randy Orton, Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul. I don't know. Is that match still going on? I don't know if it is. I haven't heard anything, or at least I haven't paid attention to know. But either way, I think the faces are winning. Whether someone has to step in for Drew or whatever, Randy and Jelly Roll are going to win. Let me see. Roman Reigns, Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. I felt away because I felt like Roman and Jay had to win, but I'm kind of leaning towards either something's going to happen with Seth or there has to be some kind of shenanigans, a fourth member, Becky, something to make the heels win. So I think they're going to win, possibly maybe Seth. That way we can get Seth Roman. I don't know if that's how we're going to get there if we're still going there, but something's going to happen. I think the heels are going to win. I don't think Roman and Jay win. They should, but I don't think they are. Tiffany versus Jade. I think Tiffany's had a good run. She's had a great little run. She's beat she definitely beat some people that are worthy. Charlotte, Trish, um, Naomi, um, Nia, like she's beat some people. So I think she's had a good run, but I think they did say that they were going to put the strap on Jade. So I think Jade's going to win. I think Jade's going to be the WWE Women's Champion. So I think we get that. Um, Now, World Heavyweight Championship match, Gunther versus CM Punk. This is what I think we all believe, and I said in the video before, so if you didn't see it, go check it out. We'll check one of the shorts out. But I basically said CM Punk's gonna win and Seth's gonna cash in. I don't know what version is gonna happen. Either Seth's gonna do like he did with Roman and Brock, where he just interferes and makes it a triple threat and pins Punk, or I think it's even sweeter with the fact that they have the rivalry that Punk's gonna win, celebrate, in comes either his faction or he just comes in, curb stomps, done, new champion, and then that gets us the next pay-per-view with Punk versus Seth, but Seth the champion. That's what I believe. Night two. Yeah, make sure you put in the comments if you're feeling what I'm saying, if you don't. Night two, the tag team six-pack TLC match. We got the Wyatt Six, Street Profits, Motor City Machine Guns, DIY, Fraxum, and Andre. Bro, why do they have why do they have Andrade and Ray Phoenix? Why don't they just put the Lucha Brothers together? Makes no sense. But people seem to like the Wyatts. They wanted to stay on the Wyatts, so I would say they retain. I think it was dumb for taking it off the Street Profits. I would put it back on the Profits, so I'm gonna go for the Profits. But I believe they might keep it with the Wyatt Six. Becky versus Lyra. I think they've had a good feud. I think it's went back and forth pretty good, pretty decent. I really like what they're doing between those two, but I think this time go around, I think it just feels and it looks better on Becky right now. So I think Becky should take it to elevate the next person that's going to go after it. So I'm gonna go with Becky. Solo versus Jacob. I feel like this had promise at first, but then I don't know how we've gotten to it. Like today, everything that happened today was horrible. Like the cage took forever to go down, and then Jacob, like he was walking at first to get to the ring, like he was supposed to be running so that he didn't get caught. Big Jimmy is losing all the time. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think it initially had promised Jacob versus Solo, but now I'm not with it. But I think there's going to be some shenanigans, and I think we get Zilla. I think Zilla um, shows up, makes his debut. I think he joins Jacob and Big Jim, and I think Jacob gets the championship, and he's the new United States champion. Dominic versus AJ again. I think it's been a great run. I think Dom has really did his thing. I love Dom as a heel. I think he's grown so much from when I said I wasn't really rocking with him. Amazing heel, but I believe AJ has one more year left. Like, give him the title, let him have some amazing matches with either younger talent or just some dream matches, and let's wrap it up. So I got AJ for that. Naomi versus Rhea versus Io. I love Naomi with the championship, but I feel like they're gonna give it back to Rhea. That's what I think. Because if you watch Unreal on Netflix, Triple H and them are very, very high in Rhea. So I think Rhea gets the belt back. That's what I believe. Unless there's some shenanigans with maybe Jade or something, I think Rhea gets the belt back. And last but not least, the John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. I believe there will be some kind of shenanigans, don't know what kind. I initially had it, I'm glad I didn't do the video because I initially had different thoughts, but seeing what we saw tonight with I guess John turning face, unless it's a play, I think he turned face. So my initial was during the match they'd have some Hogan Rock shit. Like they'd start the match the way they did, and then during the match, I felt like they were switch sides, but that's not gonna happen anymore. So they said The Rock wasn't showing up, but I feel like in some kind of capacity, if Cody is gonna turn heel, which I believe he is, I think it's not just, I don't think he's just gonna turn heel. I think either The Rock's gonna be involved in some kind of way, and now he's heel, and The Rock has the soul, whatever. Because John betrayed him and took shots at him. Because John did take shots tonight. He said that he started with one people and then everyone disappeared. And he said the only platinum rapper that's gonna kick your ass is me. So that was a shot at Travis and that was a shot at Rock for not being there, for just disappearing. So with that being said, I don't think Cody's just gonna turn. He's either gonna have the Rock or he's gonna have his own stable, which would be cool if it was like maybe um is it Ty Spears? You know who I'm talking about. Perfect 10. Him, Ricky Saints, maybe that's somebody else. But I think if he had his own stable, turn heel, that's what's happening. Either way, I think he's going to turn heel. But I do think John Cena retains, but Cody turns heel. That's what I believe. Yeah, because I don't think does John want to, do we want John to retire with the belt or lose like on his last match? Because if we want that, then I say John retains, which I did. But if we don't care what kind of matches John has after he loses, then I would say Cody turns heel and wins the belt. But then where do we go with John for the rest of his like 5 months? Well, he doesn't really need the belt, right? All right, so I'm gonna go with Cody turns heel. Yeah, I'm gonna go see this is real time thinking. I'm gonna go with Cody turns heel, whatever, with the Rock or the stable, whatever, and he gets the belt. And then the rest of the 5, 6 months, John just does his little face tour and gets us some good matches, and then we're out of there. That's what I believe. So those are my predictions. Let me know in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you not feel them? Do you like them? What match or what do you think is going to be match of the night? What do you think is the bathroom break? Are you excited about the two nights? Could you care less about the two nights? Like, Let me know everything that you think. So put in the comments. Remember, the Discord's free. So if you want to talk during the pay-per-views, come on, join us in Discord. Let's do that. You want to get some of the merch, get the merch. It's on Pro Wrestling Tees. So it's not a bad site. It's not my own site. It's Pro Wrestling Tees. You can trust them and you can trust your stuff's going to get shipped and at a good time. So Pro Wrestling Tees, get the merch, Discord. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. If it's your first time, make sure you like, share, all the good stuff. We have Patreon if you want to join and you want to support the channel. And you could also be a YouTube member if you join the membership here, support the channel. So that being said, hope you have a good WrestleMania. Hope you have a good SummerSlam, night one, night two, and have fun, be responsible, be yourself. Yee.